2.2 has been out for nearly a year now, so I think it's safe to say we're kind of out of early 2.2. Hopefully. Hopefully 2.3 doesn't take as long as 2.2 did. But today, I want to try and answer the question of, was early 2.2 that bad? Leading up to the update, I remember a lot of people being worried that it'd be a similar case to early 2.0, which had a lot of garbage levels. So today, I just want to go through and play some of like the early 2.2 levels along with some of the early 2.0 levels and kind of compare them. How do they match up to each other? So first things first, I want to play the last 1.9 level, which is this one. I gave it a brief look just before, and this was the last level to be rated before the 2.0 update came out, just to see like what the game state was in before the update released. And it's interesting, to say the least. Oh my god, this is actually a really hard wave part, what the hell? The colors are honestly kind of neat. At the beginning, I was like a little bit worried, but the colors in this wave are like kind of awesome actually. Whoa, okay, I need practice for this. A lot of people think of 1.9 as kind of the golden age of Geometry Dash, which I was around in 1.9, but not really. I was like barely around. And whether this is super representative of like what 1.9 was, which I don't think it is, but you know, it was a level. It was the last rated 1.9 level, so. Oh my god, the transition, why, bro? What about this level? This level might be a little bit more representative of what 1.9 was all about. Yeah, this is more what I'd expect from your average 1.9 level, but there was definitely a very wide range in quality, right? Oh, dude, look at the colors in this part. This is crazy. Yeah, 2.0 like took the longest to come out of any update at the time, and people definitely worked out how to use the 1.9 editor. Very cool. So now I'm gonna go ahead and play the first ever 2.0 level. This is gonna be a contrast to 1.9, I think. So far not too egregious, actually. This isn't like the worst thing in the world. Nice, fake question mark orb. This feels very 2.0 already. Like, I don't know, there's no moving objects or anything yet, thank the Lord, but honestly, for a first 2.0 level, this is pretty nice. This is pretty good. I rate this.
A few inches later.
Holy moly. Yeah, okay, this is very early 2.0. You can definitely tell a little bit of like, I don't really know what I'm doing is here, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, decently hard ship part, and that's the end of the level. It just cuts off. Okay. Okay, let's try one more early 2.0 level here. This is the 4th rated 2.0 level, I believe. And it's only medium in length. Okay, that's weird. And the coins aren't verified, sure. Oh my lord, okay. The invisible speed changes, awesome. Oh man. Invisible gameplay. Yeah, that's like why a lot of people really didn't like 2.0, I think. Oh my god! Dude, that was the most seizure-inducing thing I've seen in a while. And I've seen a lot of seizure-inducing things recently, man. Only you have to span through that corridor? Oh my god, yeah, okay, this is very early 2.0, I'm not gonna lie. Sight readability just completely out the window. Everything that made 1.9 good is just gone now. The giant spikes, because scaling was just introduced. Oh my lord. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the recent star rates here, and I'm going to go to page 637. Yeah, I was really surprised. Apparently there's been like 6,000 rated levels since 2.0, which is crazy. 2.0? No, since 2.2 released. Yeah, so let's play the last couple of 2.1 levels. I think this is the last 2.1 level. Ooh, the step up in quality is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. I mean, it was like a lot of years passed since like the last levels we looked at, right? 2015 to 2023, like it's a pretty wide range, right? Very unique, very interesting. Like the structuring's kind of crazy. It's got some weird designs just using like the default blocks, but not really how they're intended. It's very like fractured and stuff, which I think is really neat. At this point in the game, it really got to a point where like you had to have an artistic vision to like make a good level, you know? You couldn't really rely on just the GD editor and the GD objects alone. You had to like really put them together in a specific way. Yeah, like this level is like the composition of this level is really, really good. The colors are there, like the colors are really nice, you know? It's a well put together level. And let's play one more. Let's play this one as well. Is this gonna be more like regular 2. Yeah. Okay. A lot of these types of levels in 2.1 where it almost doesn't even feel like Geometry Dash in a lot of ways. These like more modern type levels, right? Oh my lord, that was a cool effect. Ooh, I like this. Cool, alright, and now let's go ahead and look at the first ever 2.2 level, which was made, like, before 2.2 released, I think. Pretty sure Subwoofer had some early access to the update, but let's give this level a look. I have beaten it, but it was quite a while ago, and already you can see a massive shift. I'm sure you remember, but 2.2 was the introduction of the pixel blocks, and oh man, they were used a lot. It goes from levels that didn't even feel like Geometry Dash, because it doesn't use any, like, Geometry Dash objects, to all of a sudden, like, every single object you see here is like an object being used how it's supposed to in Geometry Dash, right? Oh, swing copter, let's go. Yeah, this is a very well put together level. Like, really, really nicely done. Really good. Oh my lord. The 2.2-ness. Vertical jewel, oh my lord. I don't see this as overused. I don't know, like, obviously the new features were used a lot in this level, but I don't know if they were overused necessarily. I don't know, was it used as badly as, like, early 2.0 features were, like move triggers? I don't know. Let's give this a level a go as well. This is the second rated 2.2 level. Definitely using shaders. But I don't know, I feel like this level also relies on, like, good colors and stuff, which, you know, you had to rely on a lot in 2.1. I think that's something that kind of never really went away. You still have to have, like, a good level, right? Which I don't think was as important back in 2.0. Obviously it was still important, but as you saw, like with literally the last rated 1.9 level, the colors weren't super amazing. It was just like a Geometry Dash level, whereas a lot of late 2.1 levels weren't just like Geometry Dash levels, right? Oh, this has very heavy reliance on the shader effects. Holy moly, yeah. Let's give this level a look as well, shall we? Yeah, like this has good pulses and stuff, and it doesn't completely rely on the 2.2 features. Like obviously they're there, like the, you know, animations that were added there, like they're, you know, around the portals and stuff. Like the new 2.2 features are definitely there, but I don't feel like it relies on them nearly as heavily, right? Like I feel like you could take all of the, oh, nice one. I feel like if you take a lot of the 2.2 elements out of this level, it would still be a good level. Like just replace all like the 2.2 stuff with like 2.1 equivalents and it would still be a good rated 2.1 level, right? Whereas I don't know if that would be the same with 1.9 going into 2.0, right? This effect is really cool, making your name out of the rotating thing so they all rotate around. And here's another level which is like kind of a similar story. Like I feel like all of these levels are still good without like being in 2.2, right? Whereas I feel like a lot of early 2.0 levels aren't quite like that. This seems to be a bit of an exception. This level's kind of sick. Yeah, like you look at this and like if you take the 2.0 out of this level, it is nothing. This level is like not good. Like even a level like Subwoofer's level, that still relied very heavily on like good colors and good composition and like just good level design in general. This level, not so much, man. I don't know. I feel like it relies more on stuff like moving objects and just like the new decorations that are in the game, like the rainbow blocks and stuff, you know? And whether that changes for the better or for the worse, I guess that's up to you to decide. But in terms of like a level quality standpoint, I would say that early 2.2 is like nowhere near as bad as early 2.0 was. Like, what is this, bro? And then you play an early 2.2 level and it's just like, oh, okay, so this is just a good level, right? The designs are there, the colors are there. It's not completely relying on the new update to be a good level. It's just a good level that is enhanced by the new update stuff. Like, does this overuse shaders a little bit? Sure. I think it does overuse shaders. I don't think it's the most sight-readable level in the world. I don't think it's like amazing because of that. I also think like as creators, we've got a lot better foundations to work with nowadays. Like a lot better, I don't know, a lot better universal values. Like there's a lot of this stuff that is impossible to sight read. Like there's a dash orb earlier in the level that I just never hit, but you don't die from it anyway because it's like just designed that way, right? All the transitions in this level are very forgiving, where that wasn't really a thing back in 2.0. It was just like make the level and then I know how to do it, so other people know how to do it, you know? And that resulted in a lot of very unplayable levels. And obviously everyone's experience is different. Like I've just looked at a small sample of levels from both 2.0 and 2.2 and also just going off my own experience playing the game. But you know, if you have a different experience, definitely let me know in the comments. I'd be curious to hear what other people think of how 2.2's been so far. You know, what do you reckon? Because honestly, like some of my favorite levels are still early 2.2 levels. Like the hard demon I played, I can't remember how long ago it was, but it was quite a while ago. Tile, I I believe it was called. Okay, maybe it wasn't super early 2.2, but like this level is super, super cool. And does it rely very heavily on 2.2 stuff? Definitely. But I think it like, I don't know, it does it so well. Because again, stuff like structuring and colors and just composition in general, very, very good in this level. You know, those foundations of what makes a good level, just universally, no matter what update it's in, is what makes me feel like early 2.2 is not nearly as bad as early 2.0. I mean, 1.9 levels are still getting rated nowadays. People are making levels in 1.9, but they still get rated because like people know how to just make good levels in general, right? So yeah, that's just my perspective on it. I do really think that early 2.2 has been a hell of a lot better than early 2.0. I don't think that's a hot take necessarily. I think most people probably agree with that. But yeah, let me know if you disagree, or just if you agree and you want to add anything, definitely let me know. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end this video off here for now. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much to all the members as well. Really appreciate it. Especially Zuxwa. My brain's not working right now. Zuxwa, Ivdu, Contron, and Random Visitor. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Thanks everyone. I'll see you later.